Hi everyone, nvnailperson. So today I'm going to share my makeup basket, or the items that I used in my makeup basket for the past week. Today is Saturday, August 20th. Wow, can you believe it? So let's just jump in there. It's been a hot week. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. I'll leave the little box right here. And at the end of the video, I'll also link above the my past week's video from the 13th. So this week, it's interesting. I've been snapping. I have a few people who's viewed my snaps, and I share some things on Snapchat. So if you'd like to follow me on Snapchat, it's also nvnailperson. I'll show that below. And just to check in and some thoughts and feeling, very vlog style, I guess you'd say. Thoughts, random thoughts, things I get in the mail, whatnot. So if you want to see me kind of behind the scenes, then follow me on Snapchat. And I'm trying to learn it too, so if I accidentally do not reply, not that I didn't try, I'm trying. So there. So let's get into what I used this week. So I tried some new stuff. I brought out some old stuff. So here we go. So of course today, Saturday, I'm just wearing my Stila Stay All Day 10-in-1 HD Illuminating Beauty Balm. That's enough with some setting powder for a Saturday for me. But this week I did try the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Glow, and I got it in the shade 203, which even may be a little bit light for me. And I do self tan a bit, so I will fade out a little if you call this tan. So this was a little light for me, but I did like this foundation a lot. It gave me an even cast. I would say it's probably medium coverage to me. And I really enjoyed this. I did also pick up 202 and 201 because I wasn't sure what shade I would be. So I figured I'd start with the darkest first. Very daring of me, especially on during the week. I think I started trying it on Tuesday. So really liking this a lot. The last few days that I've used it, I'll check it more and let you know. Wear time seems pretty good to me, and of course I set it with my Bare Minerals, so love this stuff, and it's perfect. It's great. So far, so good. So one thing I've noticed on Snapchat is, because of the camera, I guess, you could clearly see my darkness around my eyes lately. And even today, my allergies have been horrible the last week. So I was trying to cover up, and I was using the Naked Skin. And this one is in light warm. And it wasn't covering too much from what I saw in my snaps. So I also pulled out some other items that I thought would help cover me up. I did have the Sephora, I don't know where it is right now, the Sephora corrector in peach, but it didn't correct too much. So I went to an old standby. This is the Tarte Colored Clay Under Eye Corrector. So this is a little bit thicker. So I've been trying that out. I don't have this on today, I don't think. But this I do enjoy. I do have another backup, so this is really my number one. And something else I pulled out on a whim, I had this LA Girl Pro Conceal, which is this cheap, I think it was $2 or $3 on, I forget what website I got it from. But this is pretty good. I mean, I use very little. I probably should have used more, but in all honesty, it's very humid here today. I had to pat down with this Ofra Oil Control translucent powder right before I came on, just to mattify a little. Maybe I just sweat it off. I don't know. But a little goes a long way, and I do like this. I have it in the shade Natural. So it has one of those little tips, and I just dab a little on my hand and then tap it on my eye because I'm new to this product. But so far liking it. Opened another one of my e.l.f. high definition under eye setting powders. I love this. This is like a ride or die, and it's like $3. In all honesty, I want to say in the last few years that I've been on YouTube, so that I'm sharing makeup baskets and empties and whatnot, I've gone through like 6 or more of these. Love them. So that was the under eye stuff and the face stuff. Oh, and bronzer. So we'll just go with the face. This is the L'Oreal Glam Bronze, and I have it in 02 Medium, and I also have 01, a lighter one. But this I figured try out this one since I'm a little faux tan. So I'm really liking this. They give you this huge pan, and it's a nice shade. I like them a little bit warmer. The bronzer's a little bit warmer, so that's what I have on the perimeter of my face. Oof. Gosh, what a mess I am right now. It was so hot out. So that was, again, the bronzer I had on. For face, I was also using the Becca Split Pan, and this has Prosecco Pop and Amaretto. Where is it on here? I can't even see. They put these labels for 18-year-olds who can read this stuff. This is, where is it on here? Oh, Prosecco Pop Amaretto. I should have known that because I have the kit, which, yes, I do have it in the kit, but this is more convenient sometimes. So this is the highlighter I have on right now. I do, of course, double my highlighter. I have a little bit of What's Up underneath as well. So this shade of blush is perfect. It was neutral. It went with everything all week, and it particularly went with the eyeshadow that I went with this week as well. So I'm really enjoying this. It's a little pricey, but it's fun. I like it, and I'm glad I have another one. I have the one with Champagne Pop and the peachier blush, something flower child, I think it's called. But so that's for cheeks. Now for eyes. Now I've been wanting this for a while, and it's because I want, I'm sitting on Instagram and watching YouTube. I see all these YouTubers who could do these wonderful looks, and I am far from a makeup artist. But I always thought it was kind of cool that this was an eyeshadow palette, basically. So I found out that Melt, which is the name of this brand, and I don't think they're indie, or they're known on YouTube and Instagram, but I don't think you could just walk into Sephora or any store and say, hey, do you have Melt? So, of course, I was introduced through online. So I found these stacks to be pretty versatile if you had a bit of an artistic side. There's one stack called Dark Matter, and it has very dark shades and all over, and I found it very intimidating. But this was their new stack. It's called the Rust Stack, and it's in shades that I found I would use, and this was perfect timing. So I placed an order, and one thing I didn't know is that the stack already came with a little mirror in the top of it, so I have 2. But that's also a good thing, because if I wanted to just, break up the stack and bring a few with me, I could also do that. So that's kind of fun. So in retrospect, I'm glad I got the extra top. So there were 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 6 shades, and I purchased an additional shade that I think I was watching Luster Lux, and she pulled out this nude shade that I just loved the minute I saw it. So I purchased it in addition to the stack. So let me just go through them. So this is the first shade. This one is called Classic, and it's just a white, yellowish, nudish, all over lid shade, just as a base to get you started. So that's Classic. This next shade is called Blur, and this was the extra add-on. Like, this is the perfect, for my skin tone, crease shade that helps start a whole look. So let me just swatch this for you and you'll see what I mean. See how it's just like a little bit darker than my skin tone? So really loving this shade as well. So this is just something I would wear on the weekend if I just wanted a little something. So that was Blur. Blur was not included with the Rust stack. This next shade is called Antique, and it's very similar to Blur. It's a little bit peachier. So let me show that to you. So you can see now we're getting into more of a peachier tone. So you can see why it's not the same shade. So that's why I was very happy to get this, and it's not a dupe. So it's definitely warmer, peachier shade. Lid shade, which is I think what I have on right now. Yeah, I have peach on the lid. This next shade is called, and mind the names, they're kind of like Urban Decay with the crazy names. It's called Rubbish. And Rubbish is this greenish brown, one of those ugly colors, but it looks good on your lid. So there it is right there, and here it is, a swatch. Now listen, look at that. Would you think that would come out so nice? So that's Rubbish. And the next one is the namesake of the stack. This one is called Rust. And is it Rubbish? No. Rubbish, Antique, and Rust is what I have currently on my eyelids with some Blur. And the first shade Classic I had all over my lid. So this is Rust, which I have in primarily what you see on my eyes right now. So this is Rust. And then the final shade, which I'm really glad they did this, it's the name, again, it's called Rot, as in rotten, rot. But it's not a black shade, it's a dark brown shade, which I've been using as partially as a liner along my top of my lashes. So I used a black eye pencil and then used a pencil liner with this along my eyelash. So that is the melt stack. All the shades, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, so there's 5 shades, and I bought the 6th one, which was Blur. So I'm very happy with this, and I like this. Because I guess in theory, if I ever did want one of the other stacks, I could just stack them together. But they also sell them as singles, so you could just keep adding on. So I'm very happy with that. Then for mascara, and you know, I am so picky with mascara, so I just pulled out something out of the drawer, and I landed on Double Decker Lashes from Butter London. And I don't think this is a full size, but it's one of those very natural bristle, but very dense bristles, and it just didn't do much for my little tiny eyelashes. I don't know what to say. I just wasn't really happy with it, and that's it, bottom line. It just wasn't for me and my lashes. So now you're going to be surprised. So didn't like this, but I pulled out this today. This is Essence, which is a very affordable brand. This is the I Love Extreme Crazy Volume Mascara, and I love this. So this is probably like $3 or $4. Now I just opened it today. The wand is one of those plastic, doesn't look like it would do much. I didn't have much hope actually. But as soon as I put it on, it's one of those mascaras that it kind of like clumpy but in a good way. So if you do a lot of strokes through your eyelashes right from, and just keep going and going, it actually built up my lashes a bit, and this is very affordable. So I'm very happy with this. A more pricier one, I wasn't. So go figure. I've heard that Essence had good mascara, and I'm happy with this. Very happy with this. So, just to share. So, this week, I started the week on an interesting note. If you follow me on Snapchat, I opened the Milani Metallics, and this is one of the metallic liquid lipsticks. And this is the lightest shade in Chromatic Addict. And I put this on, and I think I scared myself. It was terrible. It's just, it looks good on some people. It did not look good on me. I'll just say that. So here's a swatch of it. It did nothing for me. And it did have some staying power. So I was stuck with this lipstick pretty much all day. So this is Chromatic Addict, and it just wasn't for me. It's a beautiful shade. It looks very good on some people who I've seen wear it on YouTube. Not for me, though. So what I did pull out was Buxom lipstick, which is like a tried and true. And I shared this on Snapchat as well. This is Buxom's, and this is a big size. I'm still working on the mini that I got. It's the Buxom Big and Sexy Bold Gel Lipstick, and it's a matte formula, but it's the most comfortable matte lipstick I think you could ever try. And it has that gel-like feel. It's wonderful. So this is, I still have a new one that I didn't open, but this is the one I'm working through, and it's what I have on now. So it's just a wonderful nudie shade, and it's really one of those shades I could kind of put on without looking in a mirror, which is even better. So that was my lip look for the week. So that is it. If you have any questions, let me know. As usual, I will link my last week's video above and a couple of other videos if you want to stop by, and my playlist. And follow me on Snapchat. I'm also on Instagram as nvnailperson, and Twitter as nailperson2013, I think it's called. Couldn't get Nevada Nail Person. So that's it. I will talk to you soon. Bye.